Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Ron Harrison, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, and joining me tonight, I got three of the crew here. First off, we're going to start with Mr. Rich Cooley. How are you, Rich?
Pretty good. How's everyone tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing good. What's been happening in Rich's world?
Just waiting on parts for the dredge, and I actually painted the crash box today.
Oh, working on the dredge. It's some more, huh?
Yep, working on the dredge a little bit, waiting on the rest of the stuff to arrive, and then I'll be ready to rock and roll.
Nice. Now, you're going to be getting ready to go do some hunting again, ain't you?
Yep. I'm actually going to Virginia Wednesday morning. I'm going to get on with my family down there. I'll spend Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday down there, and then come back Saturday, and then head to cabin Sunday.
Man.
And be there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then come back home Wednesday, Thursday, and then back up the cabin Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So
wow. All right,
I'll be able to go in for deer. So.
You got plenty of days, so I'm thinking you should be good. How many deer can you get?
I'm hoping. I can get two more. I can get a buck and a doe, yeah.
Okay. So that's cool. That's good. Hey, enjoy yourself, man. Have fun.
Yeah, now my neighbor, he's got 3 tags also, so hopefully we ought to be able to fill my chest freezer. That'd be cool.
Oh, heck yeah. That'd be great.
I do my own butchering, so.
Well, yeah, to get you through the winter, right? That'd be plenty of deer.
Yeah, I quarter it up there and then bring it home and then cut it off the bone and everything here and then ground burger up or do whatever.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Man.
I'm going to talk a little bit about on Cooley's Corner tonight, crystallization.
Crystallization. All
yep,
right.
We're going to talk a little bit about crystallization with like using rock candy.
Mm-hmm.
And talk about a little bit about crystallization itself.
All right, cool. Look forward to it.
I will not. I might be on the show Wednesday night on the call.
Okay.
And then the following Sunday, I probably will be on, but I won't be doing a Cooley's Corner because I'll be at the cabin.
Okay, not a problem. Just remind me that day, and that way I don't go, hey, it's time for Cooley's Corner, and you go, no, it's not. I don't have it today.
Yeah, I won't have anything with me up the cabin. I'm not going to deal with that up there.
Yeah.
So. How to stay warm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good topic.
I'll be doing that, because they're calling. Hopefully it's true. They're calling for an inch or 2 of snow up there next week. That'd be cool.
Oh, it's always great for deer hunting to have some snow on the ground, but other than that, I don't
want
see what
happens.
Yeah, no snow. None here. I don't want none. I'm not deer hunting, so I don't want none. Rich, thanks for being here tonight, brother. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
We look forward to Cooley's Corner, as always.
Okay.
Awesome. Also joining us tonight, we got the Queen of Koi, Miss Kathleen Biffle. How are you, Kathleen?
Good. The queen of very, very cold koi right now.
Cold koi? Are they koi sickles yet?
No, I still see them swimming around, but they're very slow.
Yeah, I know, because my goldfish in the pond at work, they were like barely moving. I just thought it was from the pump making them move. And somebody said they'll die, but I don't think they will.
They just go dormant.
I think they're just going to freeze and then unthaw in the spring, right?
Well, as long as the pond doesn't freeze all the way.
As long as it don't freeze to like the bottom.
Right.
They'll be okay.
It should be.
Okay. I mean, they're just
But
Walmart.
You need a little air hole, too.
So if I go out like every day and drill a hole through the ice or something.
Yeah, but try not to like bounce on the ice too much because it's, I don't know, it messes up their, I don't know.
Their equilibrium.
I am the koi whisperer.
Right, exactly. That's why I'm asking you this, because these are some Walmart goldfish, and I hate for anything to happen to them. If I had a little goldfish bowl, I think I'd just pluck them out and bring them in for the winter. But it's like, well, they should be okay. I'll ask Kathleen and see what she thinks.
Can you believe the rain that we got? Oh my goodness!
Gosh, we got so much.
It almost filled up the pond, and then all the creeks here and the rivers are just flooded.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the swank?
I didn't go up there, but just down here, as bad I can imagine.
I seen pictures of the swank on Facebook, and it's up like 6 foot or something. It's like,
oop, bringing in that flood gold.
Fresh gold, Kathleen. Ready for springtime, or your
I may have to go to the swing
or your polar bear
weekend.
dredging. Yeah, Yep, there you go. Because it's up and it's moving. So we know what it's doing. It's working its magic. Yeah, Jesse said it's up to the banks. So
wow,
it's up there. I haven't seen it like that in a while. So yeah, we got
stirring up that gold.
I don't know how much rain we got, but we definitely got plenty. More than enough.
Well, enough to fill up our koi pond where the skimmer doesn't want to work anymore.
Really? So what do you do in that situation?
You got to drain it.
Just scoop some buckets out, you mean? Or do you
No,
actually got to drain?
we just turn the pump on backwards.
Oh.
I don't know if it's backwards, but we just
shoot it out?
Backwash, I think they call it.
Oh, okay.
What? I didn't think you had the skimmer on in the wintertime anyway.
We didn't, but we turned it on when it started getting warmed up because the water started clouding.
Oh, okay.
So we'll turn it off again when it deep freezes.
Oh, as long as it don't freeze before then, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But they're slowed
So
down.
far, so good. We've been keeping an eye on it.
Good. So how many koi you got in there now, Kathleen?
Just the 7.
Just the 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And they're just...
We'll be adding 2 more next year.
Oh, in the spring?
In the spring.
In the spring. Spring koi. All right.
Yeah.
So they're just slowing down. They're getting ready to go dormant. They're not eating quite their normal, and soon they will just be dormant, right? And you won't see them.
Yeah, they'll
until
just
spring.
hide and sleep.
All right, and you won't see them until spring, right? You guess.
You'll see them. They'll still be swimming, but
they swim when they're dormant?
yeah, they have to a little bit, or they'll cramp up or something. I don't know.
Oh. I just thought they just went down to the bottom and just lay there, like stomp.
They move very, very slow.
Yeah, they still swim around, but very
They
slow.
swim, but
Okay.
it's slow.
Oh, all right. I'm learning something here. Interesting. Koi sickles. All right, good. Now, Kathleen, you're getting ready to go on a little adventure, aren't you?
Yes. Well, we've got Thanksgiving coming up,
Right.
so we've been busy this week and getting the house ready to host a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm decorating the Christmas tree as I'm doing the show tonight, so I'm in the living room.
Oh, my God.
I'm right here next to
Kathleen's
it.
in Christmas mode.
Yes, I'm in the holiday spirit.
Oh, goodness.
And then after that, after Thanksgiving, we're taking off on the 29th.
And heading to somewhere.
Sunny Arizona.
Oh, you rat.
Ooh. Oh, it's going to be nice.
Man.
Even 50-degree weather would be nice.
Yeah, it would be.
At this
Wouldn't
point.
it? It would be. For sure. And are you going to be doing some prospecting down there?
Yep, sure
Okay.
am.
Good.
The first part we're going to do, the history stuff that we love to do and look at ghost towns and,
Uh-huh.
sightsee. But then the last part of the trip will be prospecting
Nice.
and then coming home.
Nice.
The people in the office are like, "Are you going to come by and say hi?" I'm like,
No. It's called vacation.
because I've never met the Arizona office.
But it's
Like,
vacation.
I don't know. Not unless they want to pay for my plane ticket.
Right, exactly. It's vacation. It's like,
I don't know.
How long are you going for? A week or
Yeah, a week.
nice.
Wednesday to Wednesday? Okay.
That's
Yeah.
going to be awesome.
Yeah.
You're going to have a good time. Now, did Shad decide, is he taking his metal detector?
Are you taking your metal detector?
Yes,
then?
I probably am.
Okay,
yes.
good. So Shad can do some nugget hunting.
Yeah, because we're not gonna need to take our dry washer.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna be running the 151 with Jimbo.
All right. So you will have room for your detector.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you can do some nugget hunting.
Yeah, but watch it rain.
Oh, don't say that.
I just have this feeling that we're going to bring the rain to Arizona.
It's
the
gonna
Biffles are bringing the rain to Arizona.
It's gonna follow you there.
That's just how it's been this year, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's usually the way it goes. It's like,
But we'll find a way. We'll find a way to get gold still.
nice.
If I have to sluice.
Right. If you get rain, sluice.
I will sluice.
That's right.
I don't care.
It's right.
It'll be nice to be out there, yeah.
It will.
I love it out there.
It will. I mean, I'm happy you guys are getting to go and get away from here for a week and go look for some gold in a different area again. I know you guys like prospecting in Arizona. You had a good time there last time you was there, so.
Yeah, I mean, we were thinking of a few places, and we didn't know if we wanted to do the driving and the camping thing or, do the flying thing. So, we're like, well, we camp all year,
right.
So let's just fly.
Yeah, let's fly. Let's indulge. Let's spoil ourselves.
And when you do the cost and the gas, and it equates just about the same.
Sure it does. So I don't blame you. And like you said, you've got a lot on your agenda while you're there, so it's really gonna be cool.
We're gonna stay at a haunted bordello.
That's really sweet. I mean,
I'm gonna do some ghost hunting.
That right there is worth the price of admission. It's like, man, you got to do.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Heck yeah. That is cool.
We gotta get in touch with James Myers.
Oh, why is James a ghost hunter?
Yes.
Is he?
A paranormal investigator.
Oh.
Yeah, not a ghost hunter, a paranormal investigator.
Investigator. Okay, I got it. Yeah, you need to. And say, what can I do to find a ghost? Or would it be a paranormal activity?
Maybe I can, ask an old prospector where his hidden treasure is.
That's right. That's where his old crane
Don't think I won't try it.
Oh, we know you will. This we know. Are you taking your dowsing rods, Kathleen?
Yep.
Ah, of course you would.
Of course. And I'm not going to leave them this time. Last time I went and left them in California.
No, don't leave these ones in Arizona. Now, so you're gonna see Jimbo from Jimbo's Gold, huh?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
You gonna see
Jimbo.
Shannon?
I don't think so.
No, I think he's staying in California.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
He's in Cal.
You gonna do some prospecting with Jimbo then? That's the plan?
Yep.
Wow, Jimbo, I'm sure will put you guys on some good material. What about our West Coast connection, the old Swiftwater? You gonna see him?
I don't know yet.
He's out in the gold fields, isn't he?
Right, yeah, he is out there.
We'll have to see where he is exactly and if we can
drop in.
I don't
on
know
him.
how close he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you could just surprise him. And,
But of course, if it's close, we'll make every effort we can.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, stop in, surprise him. That'd
Sure,
be pretty
of course.
cool. Mm-hmm.
Take some of his cons,
Take
give
his
him away
gold.
on the show, right?
Right, why not? I like it. Sounds like a plan. Oh, yeah,
That would be cool. Yeah. I mean,
Yes, it
we
would
would
be.
probably we'd be there Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we could get reception or not to do the show or not, but we'll see.
All right, we'll play it by ear.
Yeah, I have no idea what's
right,
in
just
store.
let me know. You guys just let me know what you're doing. If you're gonna make it, if you want to make it, if you just let me know, okay?
Well, the producer should make it happen.
He should. That's the producer's
He's just glaring at me.
Not if we're in the middle of the desert. Sorry, dear.
He should be standing out there with an aluminum foil hat and holding the wires up and whatever it takes.
Kathleen, Ed wants to know if you're taking the pendulum along.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I cherish that pendulum. I have it in a very special place, and yes, I will take it.
Ain't that good for paranormal stuff too?
It is.
See?
But it also it frightens me at the same time.
Oh, it does? Oh, that's cool. You're going to have to take that with you, Kathleen.
Yeah. This will be a fun trip.
It will be.
It's going to be fun.
Yes. If anything else, you call in and just let us know all the fun you're having. And
Oh, yeah. The Wandering Buffaloes.
That's
love
right.
to wander.
We like to hear from you is when you're on the road, just like, Dennis, all you guys, when you're on the road, we always like to hear and get reports and all the fun you're having. That's always great, and I know you're going to have a good time. And
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You should be. Enjoy yourself, and like I said, just keep us posted and have fun. And thank you for being here, as always, Kathleen.
You're welcome. Great to be here.
Also joining us tonight, we got our very own producer, Mr. Shad Biffle, sitting in tonight. How are you, Shad?
Oh, hi.
Caught you off guard there, Mr. Christmas tree decorator man. Didn't I? Yep, I did.
I do not like decorating the tree. I just take it out of the attic and bring it down and put it together, and I walk away.
See, that's the way I feel about it. I'll put the lights on, and that's...
Yep, I did that. That's it.
That's enough. And then
I do the star because she can't reach it.
Right. Well,
but okay, that's fine.
Right, that's included with the light package. You get a star. And that's it. I'm done. You can hang the bulbs and the tinsel and all this. Ours won't go up until probably Saturday, I'm thinking. Because Thursday's Thanksgiving, right? Friday we work, so Saturday. I bet you she'll want it up Saturday. So I know what I'll be doing Saturday.
Well, he's going to do the Christmas lights outside on next Saturday.
I am?
If the weather's nice.
Weather
yes.
permitting.
Right, if it's bad weather,
it's
no.
Deer Guns Day, so no.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Next Saturday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not all day.
Just decorate the camper in the driveway. What the
Yeah.
It's still there, too.
I'll just pull the awning out. There
we
you
are
go.
going to put Christmas lights on it.
Are you
We
really?
can play Christmas music on the speakers.
Yeah, definitely. Cars will stop by, just have a little sign out there, turn in the radio station.
There you go. I like it. Decorate the camper.
If our neighbors could get away with playing their music all the time with their lights, we should be able to do that, right?
I don't see why not. I really don't. You can always...
My neighbor has the blinky lights and the music going, and it's got a sign out front to stop and tune into the radio station, and then they tune in so they can hear the music flashing with the lights.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, keeping up with the Joneses, I guess. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
Griswold Christmas or...
Yeah. I'm glad I don't have to put up no outside lights. I'm lucky.
It's a pretty big deal here, the Christmas light thing.
Oh, that's cool.
People really get into it.
Oh, they do in the burbs. I know. It's, I love looking at them when I'm driving.
What else we got to do, right?
Right.
I was thinking about just taking a few strands, balling them up, and throwing them in the bushes, and that'll be it.
Plug them in. Good to go.
Yeah, just plug them in. Just throw one up into a tree. Wherever it goes, and plug it in.
It's decorated. They have lights. I like it. I do enjoy seeing them, but I just don't do my own. It's like, no, I can't. No. I put some on the outside porch. That's good enough around the windows. It's like, that's it. Sorry. So what else has been happening, Shad? Anything good, buddy?
Not really. I mean, we've just been so busy. Well, I don't mean nothing good's been happening. I mean, nothing... I don't know how to put it. Wow.
Out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah, pretty much same old.
Same
The weather here, the temperature was great yesterday, but, we got a monsoon that came through here all day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then, just getting ready. I mean, really, I'm just focused on, one, getting through the hot Thanksgiving and then getting out west to Arizona. I could care less about anything else right now.
Right. You're focused on that.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
I mean, if we can sneak away, great, but I doubt it.
Doubt you'll be able to sneak away before.
I don't know. Kathleen's giving me that look. You know how she is.
I'm thinking like a shorter trip.
Like a
close by.
Day
like
trip.
A swanky.
Yeah, like a quick quick day trip. I gotcha.
Yeah, you could join us if
Hop,
we went
skip,
there.
Yeah, I
Swing.
could. Well, let me know if you guys go.
Yeah.
Okay? Just
Well.
You could be a Timsicle.
That's right. I can come and tend the fire.
Oh, no, you're going in that water.
Be a fire tender. I got waiters. So I'm pretty good there. I should be okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, let me know. Seriously, if you guys decide to. Yeah, let me know, buddy. And
okay, you heard it on Prospectors Radio, everybody.
Yep.
Yes,
you heard it
did.
here.
Yes, you did. So yeah, you guys let me know, and I'll come down if you guys are there.
Sweet.
Done deal. Well, Shad, thank you for being here and filling in for Ron tonight, and always nice to have you here with us for sure, buddy. So chime in anytime, okay?
All right.
All right. And last but not least, our little buddy, the Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Dennis Zuzu Pedals Dayton. How you doing tonight there? How are you, man?
Where did that one come? I'm doing good, but where did that one come from?
They come from everywhere.
Oh my God. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good. Didn't get any deer this weekend. Had a lot of rain yesterday, and it was just, the wind was crazy.
Didn't you guys have like 70-degree weather yesterday with all that rain?
Yeah, it was 67 degrees, man. It was awesome.
Man.
It was really, really, but the rain though, the rain and the wind, the deer weren't moving.
No, it was horrible.
And we got out there. Derek got out there about 10 minutes before I did, and he sent me a message. Hey, he said we had to go in by the first blind where I go in at, because he usually goes down a little ways. He said too much water, and there's kind of like a little dry wash there, and that's usually overflow if the White River floods. And I said okay, so I get there and I get to heading down, and well, of course he said it was just to the left. Well, I get down there and I go, oh man. So I start walking to the left. I'm going down almost 30 yards, and I finally sent a message, said, how far to the left are you talking about? He texted back and said, right there at the blind, just right there to the left. And he said, we just hopped across it. And I said, I ain't hopping across that. Well, since he'd gotten there, more water had come through. So I just said, I'm just going to sit down here. Well, I went ahead and I found some dead wood, and I'm trying to throw it across to build kind of like a little dam, and it just wasn't working.
Right.
So I went and sat down. As it got, the light, as it started getting brighter outside, I was looking down at that wood, and I seen the water, and the water was going to the left. Now, this wash that I'm talking about, dry wash, it slants, down, and it slants down to the right, all the way down to the, river. And I thought, oh man, that ain't good. Well, finally, after I got done, I said, hey man, because I said, there's a lot more water here than what you guys, went across. Well, I didn't say, well, there's more water here than what you went across. Well, when he got done, he said, man, I wish you'd have been more specific. The water where they crossed it was up to his knees.
Holy cow. How wide
was
it?
Well, it was, by then it was wide, where you couldn't hop.
You're not hopping
so-called hop across it. See, I couldn't even hop across it. I'm like, there's no way this fat old man ain't hopping across that far. It just ain't going to happen. Not with a loaded shotgun.
No. That would have been a little tough, right?
Yeah, and but it was like 36, 37 degrees, and it was cold today.
Yeah.
But the reason why they didn't see any deer is because down there in that bottom, that water was coming. I mean, it was almost up. White River was like a foot away from cresting. Coming over the bank, and yeah, the deer, man, I guarantee every deer that was in that bottom, they were out of there because they knew that water was coming up. Yeah, we didn't see any again today.
They were heading to high ground, wasn't they?
Yeah. So, of course, I had to, I was a little bit, it was cold. My hands were cold and everything else, but I went up to what I call my little honey hole there by the screw. I got into some nice orange, what I call orange juice color material.
Oh, so you brought you some buckets home.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can tell you what I did. I don't have room in the back for my buckets because I got my quad in the back.
Oh, okay.
So I was shoveling. I got a pile underneath my quad.
Oh, you're just shoveling it right in the back of the truck.
Oh, yeah. I shoved right in the back of the truck. And I was getting in some really good colors. So I know I got some good stuff.
Hey, that's a smart move.
So,
you know?
Oh, yeah. I'm stocking up for the winter.
Heck yeah. Why not, brother?
At least I know every bucket right now that I'm getting that's out here is all from the pit.
All of it.
All of it is from the pit.
See? Smart. So that way you know. They all came from the pit.
Well, and I got lids on them, and I wrote pit on it.
Oh, okay. Good move. Just in case you have a memory lapse or something, you'll always know where you got them. Nice. Yeah. And you're not done yet, I know.
No.
So how much,
not even close.
Not even close. So how much more hunting you got to do?
Well, we've got, shotgun season coming the weekend, and I think it runs for 3 weeks and 2 weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I'll be out next weekend, and every time I go, I'm coming home with some more pit material. It's kind of like, you get to kill two birds with one stone. You get to go hunt, and more or less kind of, in a sense, prospecting, but not really. It's just getting the material.
Well, you're getting some dirt each time.
Yeah.
So you are killing two birds with one stone. It's like, hey, I didn't get a deer, but I got me some more dirt, so I'm good to go. Got to have your dirt. It's
a win-win. It's a win-win situation.
It is, and it could be a long winter, so it's going to be nice to have plenty of buckets stocked up.
Oh, and I got my new man cave. We bought the trailer beside us, so that's the man cave / storage shed, wherever you want to call it.
Nice. So that's official. Yeah. Cool. So now
it's already paid for. Everything.
Yeah, gold room / man cave /
Oh, definitely gonna be a nice gold room. Yes.
Cool. And you got heat and everything in there, so you can go in there in the winter and run material?
Yes, sir.
That is awesome. Yeah, you can't ask for nothing else then, You can go in there and set it up real nice with all your cleanup equipment and just run material. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. I can get the Cooley box in there, and it's gonna be awesome.
All that jazz. Your classifier, everything in there, your earthquake. You just have you a blast and video it and do a Facebook Live.
That's coming. I mean, if I get a little water on the floor, who cares? Oh, well.
Yeah, from the gold room. That'd be nice. Yeah, look forward to seeing that, Dan. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, everything's up. I had the goat cube set up in there. I have Cooley's system set up in there. I'm going to have it all.
Water table.
The water table, yeah. I'm even going to take my trommel. I'm going to get my Summit Mini trommel in there because I'm going to end up replacing the casters on it and get it ready because we're gonna be running the that Summit Mini trommel at the pit next.
Oh, you are?
Next year. Oh yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I seen that setup that Ben's running. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, that's what's his name? It built that for him. Or helped him build it. Anyway, it's a nice setup.
That is, ain't it?
Build it on a trailer, and it's pretty sweet.
It's a nice setup. They can definitely run some material on that, can't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very nice. How long before you have one of them?
Nah, I got my Summit Mini trommel.
Oh, okay.
So I don't need that.
I want to see that thing running too. Yeah.
You can move a lot of material with that mini trommel that I got. A lot.
Can you?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Oh wait, I don't know if I've ever seen that one. I don't think I have. Yeah.
Well, I know if you ever watched it, I know Parker one time had pulled one out of his when he took that bus.
Oh yeah. Now
it's just like this one.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought I'd seen one in use. That might have been where I seen it then. Yeah. Now, do you got your Oak Island teaser tonight?
Oh, you betcha.
Awesome, cool. Well, what we'll do is we'll take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be back with Cooley's Corner and a whole lots more. So,
oh yeah,
be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
Just stopped by on my way home to show you all my gold.
You've been digging into some Jimbo's gold pay dirt.
Yeah, Jimbo's Gold made me a hero.
Huh?
Got an amazing idea and supplies on sale from Jimbo's website. With bad weather, bored kids, and stressed wife, I threw a panning party for the kids and their friends. All the moms got a break, kids had a blast. Hero.
Happy kids, happy wife, great gold. That's why Jimbo's Gold is always my first choice.
Did you teach panning or share your prospecting knowledge? Then you are our hero. Tell us your story for a chance to receive a hero's reward at www.jimbosgold.com/hero.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. How are we this evening? Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about how our gem students created. Basically, we're going to start off with making crystals, the basics. And we're basically going to do that with, give you a little recipe for like rock candy. To understand how crystals grow, it's helpful actually making some. The simple method is rock candy, which is crystallized sugar. You take a pot of water and stir in as much sugar as you can. When you see it settling on the bottom and no more dissolves, you have reached the saturation point. The water has absorbed all the sugar it can, and this condition is called supersaturated. Next, you bring the pot to a boil. At boiling, the saturation level changes. The solution is no longer supersaturated, and you can now add considerably more sugar. Do this, add more sugar until you again reach a saturation level. Actually, it's called a supersaturation level. Remove the pot from the stove. As the water cools to room temperature again, the amount of sugar it can hold in suspension will return to the previous level. The excess sugar must come out of the solution. As it does, it will crystallize. So you hang a string in the sugar solution for the crystals to grow on. It helps to put a weight on the bottom of the string to keep it straight. They will not grow fast enough to actually watch them, but you can see the change every several minutes. By the time it's cooled to room temperature, the string will be covered with sugar crystals, and the water will be supersaturated for room temperature. You have to have 5 requirements for crystallization. Ingredients, temperature, pressure, time, and space. The topaz crystal would have fermented before the quartz during the cooling process. This is one of the principles of crystallization. As the temperature of the liquid drops, the amount of solid ingredients it can hold and suspension drops as well. Inside the earth, the ingredients are more complex than the sugar solution. You actually have different minerals crystallizing from the same solution at different temperatures. Corundum might crystallize first. I don't know if I said that correctly or not, but as the solution continues to cool, topaz might form and later quartz. Pressure has no effect on rock candy, but it takes the proper combination of pressure and temperatures for minerals to crystallize. Two other conditions are needed for crystallization is time and space. These are simple. The right combination of ingredients, heat and pressure, must last long enough for the minerals to crystallize. They also need room to grow. Obviously, you can't grow an inch-long crystal in a 3-millimeter wide cavity. We'll talk a little bit about mineral crystallization. The Earth's crust varies from 3 miles thick under the seabed to 25 miles under continuance. Under the crust is the mantle, which is approximately 1,860 miles. The mantle makes up 83% of the Earth's volume. The mantle is composed of molten rock called magma. In rare occasions, which it reaches the surface, which is called lava, the mantle is hottest near the center of the Earth. And the heat currents keeps it in constant motion. Where the mantle and the crust meet is a tumulus zone with the high pressures and temperatures. The crust is made up of several plates that float on liquid mantle. As they run into each other, some are pushed down, others are raised into mountains. Magma is also consistent motion. Its movement and pressure are consistently acting on the bottom of the crust, creating wear and fracturing. Rocks break free from the crust and are carried away in fluid magma. Much of this material melts, changing the chemistry of the nearby magma. Some of the smaller particles are destined to be inclusions in future gems. The lower surface of the crust is heavily fractured and contains numerous cavities. Fluids escaping from the magma flow through these fractures and cavities. It is here we find the proper conditions for crystal growth. The fluid is a chemical-rich soup which supplies the necessary ingredients. The cavities offer space to grow and temperature and pressure are high. As the fluid moves through the crust, it cools enough for crystallization to occur. Only time is still required. One would think that in geological terms, time should be more than sufficient. However, this is highly an environment. The passages are constantly opening and collapsing. Often crystals start to form, and then the passage feeding the fluid is cut off. At this point, all growth stops. If the passage reopens growth, it will begin again. Often this is on and off growth pattern is undetectable in a crystal. Other times, the successive layers of growth will have a slightly different chemical composition. When this happens, you see the color zoning in the crystal. And that's how you can see the steps. When one grows and then the other one grows on top and then the other one grows on top. In some occasions, the new layers will have different orientation. This is the cause of twining. Still other times, the new layers will not bond completely with each other. When you're seeing parting on a star ruby, it is because the layers did not bond. There is nothing that says in the on and growth process. The same minerals need to reform. Indeed, the temperatures, pressure, and the chemistry often vary, producing different minerals. This is also one of the inclusions. A new crystal may start to grow on an older and larger one, only to have the growth process stop. If the original crystal begins growing again, it will be over the newer ones. New crystals are often grown on top of old crystals, causing phantom crystals or inclusions. In a few unique situations, a nice quartz crystal form. Sometimes later, the chemistry changes and the fine layer or maybe feldspar would cover the quartz. Still later, the conditions change again and the original quartz crystals grow more. The result is a phantom crystal. During the rough and dramatic changes in the crust, many crystals are broken. If the conditions for the growth are present, material will seep into the fractures and crystallize, healing the fracture by growing back together. However, they never heal completely, and fine activities of gas remain in the previous gap. We see these as fingerprints, and this is why they're also called healing fractures. The gems under strain. There is tremendous pressure in the crystal growth environment. Many crystals are compressed beyond their natural size. Gems are strained viewed through a polar scope. Strain has also made a stone subject to breakage. Many factors have placed the stone on a lap only to have it shatter. The forces inside the stone literally cause it to explode. Getting a little specific here, mineral creation is now fairly well understood. Advances in geology and synthetic gem manufacturing have unraveled many of the nature's mysteries. Traditionally, we taught that there are three kinds of rock formation. And I think this is annulus, metamorphic, and sedimentary. Today's geologists prefer to describe rock formation as four processes: molten rock and associated fluids, environmental changes, surface water, and gems formed in the Earth's mantle. Nonetheless, minerals creation is neither simple nor straightforward. Minerals are continuously being destroyed and recreated, as in the rock crystal chart that they have on this site. So that's pretty much it. A little bit about crystals. I mean, I'm not really a gem person myself, but this was suggested to me on the site that somebody wanted to talk a little bit about gems. So
well, now
I
you
figured
got me.
I'd do a little bit.
You got me wanting to make some rock candy.
Yeah.
It definitely does. It's a.
I haven't had rock candy in a long time.
I know.
Yeah, I'll put the link in here on the chat room. Somebody's interested in looking it up.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
it's actually www.gemsociety.org.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, brother. Cool. Interesting. I did not know how they were formed. Because, like, how did they form in the dry areas?
Yeah.
You know?
All in the earth, I guess. Yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
That's the part.
Well, you got to remember, Tim, not every part of the earth was dry.
Right. Yeah, that's true, too.
At one time, yeah.
You know, like on that Mount Ontario or whatever it is, way up there. And
right.
And
yes.
They dig
all
those,
the pockets.
Yeah, they get them pockets of crystals. It's like, was that underwater at one time, you're saying then, Shad?
Not necessarily, but I mean, it could have been. Yeah, I mean,
everything.
You know, it's hard to tell, but you got to think also just the type of mineralization, and there just have to be a lot of things
going on
in the right environment to happen for a crystal to form, and there's just something about that area where they've been able to thrive. So I don't know if it's the type of rock and all the minerals up there or what, but it's pretty crazy.
Oh, see,
about like in South Carolina and all that area where they dig up sapphires. Is that from, volcanic materials, or what is that from? Same kind of process that you just described?
I think it's the same process, but I'm not 100% sure.
Right, or is it pressure in the earth that creates them? So that's what I always thought it was.
So it's kimberlite, so that's where the Arkansas diamonds, that's how they were formed.
From pressure, right?
Yeah.
See, that's why I thought, that's how I thought all of them were formed, honestly.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. It is interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, I like I said, I'm not a mineral or rock guy, but that got me interested in learning a little bit about crystallization. So
there was something I seen earlier on Facebook about you can make your own crystals on a stove.
They used to do that in science class. I can't remember. I don't think I remember doing it, but I would see some kids doing that in some of their classes. I don't know.
I don't know. It was pretty cool. What I see, I was like, "Ooh, that looks pretty neat. I'd like to try that." Make your own. Because I like crystals. I think you do too, Kathleen. I know.
Oh yeah, I love them.
I got a couple sitting here on my desk. I'm looking at right now. I just like them. I think they're pretty neat. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And I got my big old geode that I got from Dennis sitting here.
Yeah, and I think when you're dealing with geodes, you're dealing with kind of sort of the same thing, but in different areas.
Right,
you know?
because that's actually sealed like inside of like a rock.
Right.
And yet it forms a crystal.
Big dirt ball.
Yeah, and it forms a crystallization inside. And it's like, how does that process even work, I wonder?
It probably works off the same process with pressure and everything there, probably.
It's strange. Yeah, I'm not a rock guy, so it's like, hey, I don't know. But it is weird that they have them fancy crystals inside of a hard rock. Don't know.
Mm-hmm.
How does it get there? Things that make you go, yeah, ask Jeff Williams. That's true. That's a good one. Next time Jeff's on, we'll ask him that. How do geodes get inside of rocks? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Well, thank you, Rich. Interesting, buddy. For sure.
Not a problem.
Well, I think we'll put Shad on the spot because I know he's not ready for this. Hey, Shad, why don't you give us the precious metal prices?
The precious metal prices.
Yeah.
You're sneaky, man. I can't believe you just put me on the spot. You know?
I knew you weren't
really?
ready.
You could have like gave me a heads up, a little side message, you know, yada yada yada.
I know, I could have. It wouldn't be as much
anyway,
fun.
I was ahead of you. So gold has been up to $1,293, so up 14 days. Ooh. Now keep in mind this is as of Friday's closing prices.
Okay.
So silver also up $17.31.
Wow.
Platinum up $18 to $951. And then there's that palladium still going strong at $993.
Man, so gold is almost to 13?
Yeah. It really spiked just last week. It was, I know Kathleen reported on it on Wednesday during Dredging Up the News about how there not necessarily was market manipulation, but with over 400,000 ounces or something,
4,000.
Something ridiculous amount of gold was traded.
Like 4 million.
Yeah. And and that created a big sell-off. So gold dropped like over like $27 from that. So I think since it's recovered, obviously, from whatever
happened. It's
happened.
those futures contracts.
Yeah.
And now that people are figuring things out like that, it's not the first time it's happened. So I look to see some regulation going on.
Think so?
Stability has been brought back to the gold prices. Yes. So I would. It definitely looks like a good sign trending up. I mean, the year, you got to also think everybody's been, talking about how well the economy's been doing, so I think, maybe gold will continue to maintain its course, cross the $1,300 mark by the end of the year again.
They wanted to go to 1,400, but you never know.
Well, it seems like every time Shad calls it, it's up.
Yep. Yep. It sure does.
But again, I mean, you got to also think the markets on precious metals are constantly going, so they are actively trading on it now. So I know on our site, it's by the it's the live metal spot prices by the U.S. market close.
Right.
But I'm still showing, that gold's at $12.97 and 10 cents as of the last 24 hours.
Nice. So I wonder what.
So it's right there, almost about to hit 1,300.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, it's right there. I wonder if it'll hit it or if it'll start dropping again. Things to make you go again. I just wonder. I like seeing it up like that, though. What'd it go up? $15 or something, I think, Shad?
It shot up, yeah. Well over. Overall, I think within just this past week, from Thursday to Friday, it shot up $14.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And really, since the sell-off, I mean, it's back up by over like $20-some, I think, from when it dropped. Yeah. But it's actually higher than it was before that happened in the market.
Okay.
So.
Good. I like that. We all like that. That's what we're in it for, the gold. So we always like to see when the price of it goes up. Feels good, don't it? It's like, keep climbing. Just keep on going up. Man. Let's see. Somebody said $12.92, down $3.80 right now. 12.
Yep. So it's moving. Like I said, there's no point to watching it every single minute. You'll make yourself crazy watching the market prices.
Usually the only time...
I think it's a good sign, though, that it's staying strong up there. So.
Oh, yeah. I want to see it hit the 13, and then it can drop back down. I just want to see 13 again. So let's see what happens. Because usually the only time I check is Sunday before the show. I'm like, let's see how it's doing tonight. And it's looking pretty good again. So nothing wrong with that, guys. And thank you, Shad. So I didn't catch you off guard. Darn it. I'll get you next time.
You did. I just know how to delay.
You're just smart move. All right. Dennis.
Yes.
Zuzu.
I'm here.
Are you there? Okay.
I'm here.
I want to hear a little Oak Island stuff right now, actually.
You want a little teaser?
I want a little Oak Island teaser right now, actually.
Well, let's see. Starting of episode 2 in the beginning, of course, they had the drilling rigs coming in to pinpoint the location of the money pit. So they use what's called a geotech system.
Okay.
And what it does, it drills 40 holes up to 200 feet deep. But they decided they were only going to drill like 38 holes.
Instead of 40?
Yeah, instead of 40.
Did they say why?
No.
No, they just changed their mind?
They just...
Okay.
They said, they're just going to drill 38. But
okay.
They got to drilling the hose, and then all of a sudden, a geyser was just... water started gushing out of that borehole C1 that they dug from last year. And they believe now that there's a network of flood tunnels that are beneath the surface, where they were drilling one of the holes and they hit like one of the flood tunnels. So as they were drilling, pushing air, man, all that water started coming up through borehole C1.
All right.
And then, of course, as they drill the holes, they get material, and they run that material on a shaker table that they set up on the site. And they also found, when they go that deep, they also found some burnt charcoal.
Oh, interesting.
And if anybody knows what they used for burnt charcoal back in the day is, when they were down 100 and some feet, the old prospectors or miners or whatever they were doing, they would burn wood or charcoal, which would... the smoke would come up through the holes, which would push fresh air back down in.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called the chimney effect, what they called it.
Okay.
But anyway, I know Rick, Marty, and Craig Tester, they went about 50 miles from there where they were at, and they went to St. Mary's, the university, in Halifax. And that piece of metal object I was telling you about that they found,
the one that was found, like a nail or something with the rose, that
they found in the tailings pile from last year.
Yeah.
It was tested, and when they took it to the lab to have it tested, they were saying that it's definitely at least a couple hundred years old.
Okay.
So that was a good thing. But the really cool part was Doug Crowell. He's the local historian. And Gary Drayton, the metal detectorist.
Right.
And the Oak Island team, they all met at a local pub, like they always do, in Mahone Bay. And they talked about Lot 24. You know how Oak Island has all these different lots?
Yes.
Yeah. About the findings, we'll just say there's some interesting stuff that they found. It's really good. This show's really, really hitting it good this year. But it was also owned by Samuel Ball. Right. If you guys had watched any of it, Samuel Ball he was the former 18th century American slave.
Mm-hmm.
And that turned a British loyalist.
Right.
But also they found out that Lot 26 was owned by Captain James Anderson until 1788, and that's when he sold it to Samuel Ball. But this Captain James Anderson, he was a pirate and a privateer.
Okay.
And also when the American Revolution had started, he took the Patriot Oath and was given an American ship. Well, then defected to become a British loyalist.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it was kind of weird how this all unfolded, and it got really interesting because he was also believed to be from Baltimore, Maryland, and at the time the Virginia governor Thomas Jefferson, which ended up being the president, was going to get that Captain James Anderson for high treason and piracy. So that's when he fled to Canada and purchased Lot 26 until 1788 when he sold it to Samuel Ball. Let's see, he died. Captain Anderson died in, I think it was 1796. It was a year after discovering the money pit. I mean, he had already sold it, but also over there in Nova Scotia, there's a descendant of his.
Right.
So the new puzzle is, did Captain James Anderson bury his treasure on Oak Island? Is what they're, So they went over. Alex Lagina, Peter Finetti, Charles Barkhouse, and that historian Doug Crowell.
Mm-hmm.
They went over to Wolfville, Nova Scotia. That's where the descendant lived, and it was like 50 miles north of Oak Island. And his name was Steve Atkinson, the descendant.
Mm-hmm.
And they went in, and they got talking to Steve. Well, guess what? Steve pulls out a treasure chest that had belonged to Captain James Anderson.
That's weird.
And yeah, he actually, I mean, this thing was old. It was an old wooden chest. But they pulled some of the, there was papers in there and another chest in there. And in that, had a description of when he died. And it also said that he was a master mason in Lodge Number 9. So he was also a master mason.
Okay.
So, but his ship that he had, that James had when he fled and went over there, he called it the Betsy, which I thought was pretty cool. And if anybody knows from, I think it was last season or season 4 last, they were down in the swamp, and they found that long piece of wood, which they said that piece of wood probably more than likely come off of a ship.
Right. Yeah.
Well, guess what? That's probably when James fled there and bought that lot. I would probably say that's parts of his ship that they're finding. That's just me guessing.
Yeah, you think he scuttled the ship?
Yeah, I do.
Possible.
I mean, they were after him.
Yeah, it's possible.
But
Good.
yeah, see, what else was it? Oh, darn it. See, he was a mason, and there was something else. Oh, when they brought that wooden chest out, and of course it was open with one, a really, really super old key.
Right.
There was 3 other keys on there besides that one key. Now, if anybody remembers from last year, there was 2 women that come in, and they brought in this gold, like a gold cross. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Yes, I do.
That supposedly their uncle or grandfather, whoever it was, had found claimed that they had found 3 treasure chests on that island.
Mm-hmm.
And this was last year. This was even before they even met, all the stuff going on this year.
Right.
And, they were showing some of the findings out of that treasure chest. Of course, they had it, the cross dated and said, yeah, that was extremely old and the way it was made and stuff. Well, it was funny because, there was 3 other keys besides that one on that key ring.
Yes.
And had said that there was supposedly 3 other treasure chests besides that one. So, and it's like, well, I guess, now it's all coming together.
Yeah. But.
So the next day, after that, after talking to the descendant, some of the Oak Island crew went to a place called Isaac's Point on Oak Island. And Gary Drayton, the metal detectors, went with them. And, man, let me tell you what, he was hitting some targets. I'm not going to tell you what he found, but I kind of give you a little teaser. Something that he found, we'll call it a Maravidi. If anybody knows a Maravidi, that's all I'm going to say. But it's just, man, it's really, really good. I mean, they are finding stuff, and it ain't just wood.
All right. But here's my thinking. Now, see if you agree with me on this. Now, right? Now, Samuel Ball was a slave and then was a soldier and then a cabbage farmer on Oak Island or something.
Right.
But yet, when he died, he was like a rich baron.
He was the richest man over on Oak Island.
So, don't that just make sense that he may have found this treasure?
Well, I think he found some of the treasure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he went and actually went and dug and went that deep because, I mean,
or did he
you
find
look at
it
that
and
Captain
relocate
Anderson. He was a master mason. You talk about a builder. I mean, those guys can.
Right.
It's just some of the coins that they found. Oh, see, I gave some of it away. I was going to say some of the stuff that they found dated back to the 1600s, even 130, 140 years before they even got to that island.
Mm-hmm.
That island has a ton of history.
Yeah,
a ton of history.
It's just weird. I just wonder if he found it and relocated it or something. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there was, there were some, pirates or whatever would come and for some reason that island was like the, I don't know. You hurry up, you jump there, you dig a shallow grave, a shallow hole, bury your treasure, boom, go. That way, you come back and get it later on, because, what else did you have to do?
Right.
You got pirates robbing other ships for their treasures, but that Samuel Ball, I mean, he was the American slave, but he fought for the British, to win his freedom, and that's when he went to Canada, and he ended up being the richest man there on Oak Island.
And he didn't get rich from farming cabbage, so.
No, you didn't get rich from cabbage. Nope. It's coinage.
Right.
He found some serious coinage because he bought a lot of lots.
Yeah.
He owned a lot of the property
he was
there.
buying all that. He bought half that island up, didn't he?
Yeah, he owned a lot, most of it, yeah.
So it's like, not from farming cabbage.
No.
Yeah, so, you just know he had to have found some of it.
Yep.
Right? And if he didn't spend it, he had to re-hit it all.
But what they're finding now, between last week and this week, and then what the teaser that I watched, man, it's getting so good. I'm really excited about it now.
It's just like, come on. It's just like...
It ain't just another piece of wood anymore, guys.
No, it's not just another piece of wood now. You're right there. It's a little more, but it's still a little not enough yet. I want to see this massive chest come up and the gold just rolling out of it. That's what I want to see.
Well, we want to see that on Gold Rush, too, but that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's just true, too. We just see a lot of breakdowns there. It's like, it's like, yeah, but I sure do want to see that. That's what I want to see come of this,
But they're gaining, and the thing of it is what they're finding. What they're finding is really cool.
They are gaining ground this year. I agree.
They're gaining by leaps and bounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's just see what happens at the end of the season. I hope they're not another.
And the way it's going, I don't think they're going to wait till the end of the season. You know, how they built it up last year. You know, I mean, of course, I love Oak Island, even though they didn't find nothing the first 3 years.
Yeah,
but
I know.
you know, it was always whatever kind of piece of wood are they going to find.
Yep, I know.
But they're actually showing every week. They're showing all these new finds and things, and it's really cool. So it's just one step closer to them. You know, especially talking to people and people that had, you know, descendants of like the Captain James Anderson, and you know, and he actually has the treasure chest from them and actual documentation, you know, the paperwork in there, which the paper is really fragile and stuff, but yeah, it's really cool.
It is cool. We'll keep watching, and we'll keep getting the reports from you, because, you know, your little teasers, so to speak.
Hey, you know, it's the thing is I didn't say everything. I know you want to see what they found. All I can tell you is go watch it.
Tune
because
in.
it's worth watching.
Yeah, and you know, speaking of shows worth watching, our good friends, the Feldman Brothers. You guys remember the Feldman Brothers? They were on Ice Cold Gold. Remember?
Ice Cold Gold.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They got a new show going to be premiering on the Travel Channel. It'll be premiering November 30th at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And it'll be a look into the adventurous life as they search for lost treasure and showcase the pivotal time in history of the American Southwest. So
cool.
Hope everybody can tune in for that. I'm sure it'll be interesting. I know.
When is that now?
November 30th it premieres.
What day is that?
I don't know. Oh, Thursday. It's a Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
November 30th at 11 p.m.
11 o'clock.
We'll watch it in Arizona.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you'll be down there. You can watch it down there. And the Feldman Brothers are AMRA supporters, friends of AMRA too, so that's really cool. And so, yeah, we encourage everybody to watch that new show, and we'll be watching it, and maybe we'll have...
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, maybe we'll have them on the show.
Anything having to do with treasures, I love.
I know, exactly, right.
Josh on Island, those treasures, I love that stuff.
Oh, and the Feldman Brothers are avid treasure hunters.
What's
I mean,
that
so...
fun fact you came across about the treasures, the hidden treasures?
Yeah. What you got, Kathleen?
Which one?
You were spouting off a fun fact
God.
about these hidden treasures out in the desert.
Oh, Donald, that's on the Travel Channel. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mention the channel. The Travel Channel. So, tune in.
Yeah, you said Travel Channel.
Oh, I did? Okay. Shad,
Yeah.
what did you find?
No, he's looking for it, but
All right.
anyway.
Hunt it
Yeah,
up.
that does sound interesting about the Southwest. I'm fascinated by those stories, and that will be something I will definitely tune in for.
And I know, like, Josh and Jess have both been voted treasure hunters of the year and stuff like that. So I'm
Yes.
sure it'll be a very interesting show. So we'll have to tune in and see that.
Nicest people, too. Very
They are.
nice.
They're great guys. I really like them. And I'm sure we'll have them on the show here soon. They can tell us all about it. But definitely check it out. So, Shad, keep looking. We're going to go to a commercial break, and hopefully Shad will find it during the commercial. We'll be right back, everybody.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit dirthogpaydirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. dirthogpaydirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
Hey everyone, I want to take a minute and talk about a centrifuge that's just been introduced for the prospectors. It's called the Little Gold Spinner. They have 3 models. They have the Creekside, which is on wheels. They have the electric model, which can be used at home or with a generator. And they have the Prospector model, which can be set in the creek in up to 14 inches of water. They also have a wash box like a high banker attachment for the Creekside and Prospector models. It is compact and very portable. The Little Gold Spinner is made to run raw material, but is efficient enough to use as a finisher for your concentrates. It's been tested to recover 99+%. I have seen the Little Gold Spinner in the field, and I have seen it work. It does recover gold, right down to the fine powder. The Little Gold Spinner is very simple to set up and run. About 1 minute of setup time with no leveling. Just set it and start running dirt. Clean out is very easy and quick also. Pull the plug out of a little gold spinner and rinse your concentrates into your gold pan below. You have about 1 cup of concentrates to pan out, about 1 minute of clean out time. So be sure and check out their website, theaul.com, or you can give them a call at 574-326-5765. The little gold spinner is completely made in the USA. And remember, if you're going to dig for it, get it all, theaul.com. All right, everybody, we're back. And speaking of little gold spinner, I know the Wandering Buffalo has posted a little gold spinner video just recently, too. So be sure and check that out. Pretty cool stuff. Did you find it, Shad?
I found it. She had to refresh my memory. I was so confused.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't take much for that to happen, if you know me. But, okay, Dennis, Rich, you guys remember we went to the town of Chloride on our way from Vegas to go prospect in Arizona, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, evidently, and I didn't know this one, because with our trip out, heading back out to southern part of Arizona, I was just looking up ghost towns and different treasure legends. You know, I figured I'd be that idiot who just kicks over a rock and finds it, even though people have spent their whole life trying to find it. Think I'll win the lottery type of attitude. But supposedly, Nazi Germany, and don't ask me how, this is just a legend, is said to have had a cache upwards of $300 million of gold and silver in the Chloride area of Chloride.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know how that would have happened. It could have been obviously before the war. Who knows? Mm-hmm. Or it could have been something else, or I don't even know how that started. But I guess there's $300 million running around up there. We should go get it.
Somewhere.
I think it's in that jail.
Somewhere
in the toilet seat.
I think it's up there with those painted rocks. That's
what I think it was.
Oh, that's the sign. Yeah, that's the clue. See?
That place was cool.
Interesting. That's just an odd story. I mean, it's like, how would it got there?
Well, didn't other countries, didn't they, like before, like Germany or Russia or something come into the country, they would load all their gold and stuff on trains and move it into another country? Stuff like that. Didn't they do that back
to protect them?
Yeah. I could see that. I could see that happening.
That was like their Swiss bank accounts back then.
Yeah, let's take it to Arizona.
I could see them doing it, back then, bringing all that stuff over here and burying, hiding it, and.
Well, let's take it to Arizona and hide it. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I guess anything's possible when it comes to treasure, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If it's there, maybe somebody will find it.
Maybe. That's a lot.
It's. I think their show, the Feldman Brothers, is going to be fascinating. I mean, if you really look at the history of the West, especially the Southwest, it's just unreal with how many boom towns and mines and everything that came up and then disappeared. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so I think, Kathleen's doing a lot of cool research now that she'll talk about, but she's found some really interesting stories I know she'll share soon.
Well, next Sunday, since it's the one after Thanksgiving, just to remind everybody that I'll be doing that segment.
Right.
I believe Rich may be hunting.
That's right.
So once a month, I'm going to do just a little fun fact, but expanded fun fact.
Expanded fun fact. That's going to be cool. I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a very interesting segment on the show. Yeah, and especially like you said, out there in the Southwest, there's so many treasure legends out there.
We're going to talk about some ghost towns and things like that.
That'll be interesting. So be
sure. In an infamous cabin, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we may talk about that when we get back. Because we're going to go visit it. We're going to go visit it first.
Right, and then talk about it.
And then I'll write about it.
Yeah, I guess Ed was saying Spanish mines. There's all kinds. It was like weird. I don't know. Strange. Ooh. Okay. Well, I look forward to it, Kathleen. It's going to be pretty cool. A new segment starting next Sunday. Right?
Yes, we don't have a catchy name for it, but
not yet. We'll come up with one. Don't worry. For right now, it's going to be extended fun facts. Extended fun facts with Kathleen Biffle.
Fun facts part 2.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work. Very cool. Well, I guess I'll do let's see, our Gold Rush spoiler. Another fun-filled episode that was. I'm starting to not want to do this.
Cool. Don't have to watch it. Thanks.
I love how you start these out.
I know.
Expectations.
I know. I'm getting like, really? Do I really have to do this again? It's like, oh my god! I want some
I didn't see it, so I gotta
excitement.
know. I gotta keep up.
But I can't even make it exciting. That's the sad part. And
hey, you started it. You wanted that job.
I know. And it's like, it's got to be better than. And it's just let me down. But anyhow, all right, here we go with the Hoffmans. All right, they had their 2 wash plants running, and Freddie Dodge had the injunction against him where he couldn't run because of a zoning thingy and all that crap. Well, they went in front of the panel and stated their case, and they got permission to run and mine in that area for the time being, mind you. It's not permanent, but for right now the injunction is lifted and they can mine. So
even though that's zoned mining.
Right, even though it was zoned mining back in the 1800s or whatever.
Well, it was still zoned mining to that day.
Right.
They just
exactly. But they. You know how that works with the system. We want to change it, we're going to change it, kind of deal. So right now they have lifted the injunction temporarily so they can mine. So now they will have all 3 wash plants running. And they ran it for, I think it was 2 days, and they got, 50-some ounces out of it in 2 days. So that was really good for 2 days.
You missed a spot, Tim.
What'd I miss, Rich? Tell me.
They ran it. They didn't even get 1 bucket in and then shut down.
Oh, yeah, where they broke down. You're right. Correct. I forgot about the breakdown. Well, I mean, how did I miss the breakdown? Because
I don't know.
Everybody has a breakdown each week. You're right. They got the injunction lifted. Fire up the equipment. Let's start running some material. Boo. I got 1 bucket in and the generator crapped out. Had to get a part. So that shut them down again. So they got it up and running. So they're running that.
That wasn't a new generator, was it?
It didn't.
One of the new ones?
Didn't look old to me.
Man, you know what? All these years, all that equipment that they get.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this was a computer board that
it was
bad,
the control panel.
Oh, okay, electrical. All right,
yeah, electrical
gotcha.
Control panel is all it was. But, still, like you said, it didn't look that old to me. And the control panel went bad. Probably from sitting, actually. And so, yeah, got that up and going. So so this week they'll have them all 3 running. We'll see what kind of clean out they do if they tell us. Parker, they had problems, wash plant problems too. Parker wanted to see more gold, so Rick cranked up the wash plant to higher speed than it should run. And next thing you know, they're pumping slurry through the jets, and next thing you know, they got clog-ups. So they had to shut it down and clean it all out, redo the holding pond to where they can get the slurry to settle so they could be pumping clear water. So that was their dilemma. So I think, all in all, I'm trying to think how much total they had. I think Parker had 109 out of the 1 plant, and Rick had something like 80. Something like that. Don't hold me to it.
No, I think he had 50-some.
50-some. So, yeah, they were under 200 for the week. But still, not bad. And Tony, now to Tony's breakdowns. They had holes all in their sluice boxes. So they had to reconfigure sluice boxes, make some new ones, make some changes there. So they could start...
On the bucket line dredge they ran last year?
On the bucket line dredge, yep. And then
they just built them last year.
Them boxes?
No, not the sluice boxes.
No, not the boxes they didn't. I think they just used some old ones.
I thought they put new ones on and went wider or something. I thought they redid them last year.
They did an extension on them.
The extension, yeah.
Oh, okay.
To get the tailings further away.
All right.
And
right.
How much did they get, Rich, in their cleanup?
They got 300.
300 and something, right. Yeah, 300 some ounces for the week, even with that problem. So, yeah, the bucket line's running good again and doing what it does best, get that gold, man.
But you know what, though?
What's
the
that?
bucket line dredge, it's more efficient, and you make more money.
Oh, it
but
definitely is.
They don't get all the gold off the bottom. Bucket line dredges don't get all the gold off the bottom.
And no, I don't see how it could.
No, there's probably tons and tons of gold. So you see all them bucket line dredge tailings, man, all you got to do is just move them tailings out and...
Well, you got to figure the shape of the shape
dredge down in there, die for
the
it.
shape of that bucket. I mean, when it scoops, how much is it missing on the sides?
No, it doesn't clean the bottom.
No, so I mean, there's still a lot of gold in that area that he gets.
Oh
that gold,
God, yeah.
You know,
the cracks down in them bedrock. Oh man,
you could. Yeah, and if you're
You're
getting
dredging.
Yeah, right. If you're getting that kind of gold, just imagine what gold
It's like a suction dredge.
Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
dredge die for it. Yeah, there's still a boatload of gold down there.
Oh, there has to be.
Probably some of the biggest stuff.
Yeah, probably. It would have to be. But it's cool.
Oh yeah,
it's a great process. It gets the gold, and
oh yeah,
they're doing at least, like I said.
And they save a boatload of money too.
Yep. So hopefully this week we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll get back out to the new dredge and see what's happening there, because they didn't show nothing on that this week. And let me think, what else? If there was anything super exciting I missed. No, I don't think so. That's why I said it's not, it's,
So who's ahead now?
It's still Parker's definitely in the lead.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
A lot.
I think Todd only has like maybe 500 or 600.
Parker's definitely close. He's like 80 away from 1,000.
For once, I'd like to see the Hoffman actually beat Parker.
He did once, didn't he?
I don't
No,
think he's
never
ever
beat
him.
Parker.
No. Nope. But the way they're kind of doing it this year, I'm kind of thinking he does, because they're not showing, they didn't show his last week's cleaning.
I don't see how he can.
I don't know. Well, he's going to be running 3 wash plants now.
Oh, no, Freddie's count too?
What?
Yeah, Freddie's wash plant is majority where the gold is at.
Yeah, there's a lot of gold there. So now he's going to have all 3 running. So we'll see. I bet you he tells his total this week. We'll see what it is. Because, he's got 3 plants.
But 3 wash plants is, more expensive,
It is. Right, that's it. Right, they're not.
So really, who's
profiting the most at the end of the season is the question here. I don't know.
Yeah, but they're going for the who's got the the king of the hill bragging rights. I got more gold, even though they probably spent 3 times the amount to get it. But
right.
Oh yeah, because like Kathleen said, you got 3 plants running. So now you got to have more equipment to bring the dirt to you, to put dirt in. So you're burning a ton of fuel. And that's the big cost, right? Is the fuel.
Yeah, and it takes 3 wash plants to beat Parker's too.
I just hate to see what happens if Parker brings in a 3rd wash plant.
Oh goodness,
man, interesting. And I still want to see him get to that new ground that his new claims.
I don't think he's going to get to it this year.
I don't either. I think they'll save that for next season. Unless maybe later on he decides to go over and start opening up some cuts and getting it ready. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. But interesting. But, it's just, like I said, Oak Island's got a lot more exciting things happening. Dennis, you want to trade segments? I'll switch you. You can go.
Heck no. Are you kidding me?
Darn. Dang it. I don't know. Well, see, now this week I'll have to watch Gold Rush on the Fire Stick because I haven't turned that stupid cable off. I'm tired of paying that crazy bill.
Did you?
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Welcome to our world.
It's nice to be here. I'm like, that's enough of this crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
it is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Then I don't feel such a prisoner to the TV.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right.
I just got to teach her how to run the Fire Stick better because she's been texting me during the show. How do I do this? How do I...
Yeah, I'm still learning myself.
You still Fire Stick illiterate too?
Yeah,
Tim,
I got it working last night though.
Yeah, Tim, it's been about a good few months, but let me tell you, the first 2 weeks are really hard.
Are they?
Okay, it's like trying to quit smoking. Just stay away from the person when they are. Well, she's going to be very frustrated for a little while, but she'll get it. Don't worry.
That's what I'm getting from these texts. A lot of frustration. I'm clicking on stuff and it won't play. It's like the middle button.
Until you find your Amazon account, she's ordered probably $200 in movies.
It's like, no. I'm like, I will show you after the show. I'm going to sit down and do a step-by-step tutorial on how to watch a movie on the Fire Stick. It's like, oh my God.
You should go Facebook Live when you do it, because it'd probably be funny. But you got to hide the phone so she doesn't know you're Facebook Live.
Oh, no, that's mean. She will kill you.
Yeah, she would. You're right, Kathleen. She would kill me.
I would kill you.
Because she'll get violent. It's like, it wouldn't be pretty.
Yeah.
So you're saying you're abused, huh, Tim?
No.
Me too. Hashtag me too.
Oh, God almighty. It's sad but true. Oh, they only knew. Yeah, so that's my dilemma. So I'll still get it. I'll just watch it. It's usually on, the next day, guys? On the Fire Stick?
Yeah, I think so.
Usually.
They usually put it out within a day.
Okay.
And make it available.
All right, cool. So that way I can make sure I have my... Even though it should be easy, I should just be able to wing it and not even watch it and be able to tell everybody what happened. They all had a breakdown. Parker got some gold. Todd didn't get much. Tony got his usual. There you go. There's my spoiler for Gold Rush. All right. Let me think. What else do we got going on, guys? Anything?
Well, you got that giveaway going on right now.
Oh, God darn it. I forgot about that. I know we do got that giveaway from MakeYourOwnGoldBars.com. So, yeah, crap, Kathleen. Find me a name. And if your name is called, you got 1 minute, 30 seconds to answer here in the main chat room on GPS that you're here. And like I said, this is from our friend Steve over at MakeYourOwnGoldBars.com. A pan, snuffer, vial. And I know we all can use a new pan every once in a while. So thank you, Steve, and thank you, MakeYourOwnGoldBars.com. And
don't forget about our GPS monthly giveaway too, Tim.
That's right. Tell them about that, Shad, would you?
Well, our good buddy and sponsor, Gold Hog, is giving everybody an opportunity, a chance to win a multi-sluice just in time for Christmas. Man. So, of course, you have to be a member of the site and goldprospectorspace.com. Mm-hmm. Go to the giveaway tab at the top and follow the instructions, and you're entered to win. And it's now through December the 16th, with the winner to be announced during the show live on December 17th.
Nice.
And you do not need to be present to win.
No, you don't. And we got our Crony Club giveaway coming up, too, don't we? I think that's maybe, let me look at the date, the 25th. So on the 26th, that's next Sunday, right? Yep.
Yes,
yep.
It is.
That's our Crony giveaways next Sunday. And Dennis, don't we got a new patron too?
Yes, we sure do.
Who might that be?
Well, oh crap! Hang on a second. I wrote it down. I'm getting to it.
Oh crap! I don't recognize that name. Oh crap! Nope.
No, I'm going to it. I you know what? You caught me off guard, Tim. You caught me off guard. We wanted to say a big thank you to the new Patreon, Mark Hubner.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Mark, for becoming a patron and supporting the show. We really appreciate that you believe in us and what we're doing. And his name is on the patron wall of fame over on ProspectorRadio.com. So check that out. Let me see. Okay, got it. All right, Kathleen, whenever you're ready.
Okay, the name is Jonathan Parrott.
Jonathan Parrott.
Parrott.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is it Parrott?
While we're waiting on to see if he answers,
yeah,
Wayne the Nugget Brain had contacted me and said for the Christmas giveaway, he's going to donate a Garrett
Oh, can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Music's too loud. You can't hear nothing.
Couldn't hear you, Dan.
Oh, they missed it then.
Oh, darn. Couldn't hear you. All I could hear was wait.
Oh, he answered. He's here.
All right. Congratulations, Jonathan. Rich will send you a side chat and get your mailing info, and we'll get that sent out to Steve, and he'll get that to you. Congratulations. And what was you saying, Dennis?
Oh, I can't remember now.
See, yeah, you're still breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Weird. Veered. That is weird. I don't know. I heard bits and pieces. Oh, I heard. Sure you don't want to repeat it?
I can't remember what it was now.
Ah, darn it.
We'll have to have Wayne and Nugget Brain call in.
Okay. Will do. So that took care of that. Let me think what else. Is there anything else we forgot tonight, guys?
We're still having our West Coast Wednesday show before Thanksgiving.
That's right, Kathleen. Forgot about that. Even though I didn't forget. But I forgot. We'll have our Turkey Day, day before Turkey Day, West Coast Wednesday show. This week at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and every Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Join me, Kathleen, Dennis, Rich, Ron, and Scott Swiftwater Tony every Wednesday for West Coast Wednesdays. And if you're not sure where to listen to us, well, gosh darn, you can listen to us just about everywhere. You can listen to us on Spreaker, on iHeart, on SoundCloud, on Facebook, on YouTube, on iTunes, on TuneIn, on, gosh darn, am I forgetting anything? That's a lot of places you could listen.
You said iHeart, right?
iHeart, iTunes, TuneIn, Spreaker, SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook, and, of course, here on GPS. I think that pretty much covers them all. That's a lot of places.
I think we got it covered.
Yeah, that's a lot of places you can tune in and listen to the show every Wednesday and Sunday nights. And if you're not a crony, you might want to join the Cronies Club because got some great giveaways coming up for that. Got another great giveaway starting immediately after we end this one next week. And like Shad said earlier, be sure and enter our monthly giveaway here on GPS for a chance to win a great Christmas present from our friends over at Gold Hog. An awesome multi-sluice. Yep. And don't forget Ed and Jesse's live show on Tuesday nights on YouTube. They're there every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And Tuesday night hangouts with Ed and Jess, Cornflake and El Schwanko. I'll be there. And tune in this week. I think their guest is MDV from iPan for Gold. So be sure and tune in for that. Let me think. What else? Kathleen, Dennis, Rich, am I forgetting anything?
We got it.
Think we got it?
I got Jonathan's address. We're good. It's already sent to you, Tim.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. And, well, I guess on that note, we'll let everybody go. And we want to thank you all for tuning in. And be sure, like Kathleen said, tune in Wednesday. And I want to thank the crew for being here. And thank you all for listening. And until Wednesday, we're out of here. Have a great week, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.